Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Last Remnant. Last time we started a quest to help Paris and his underage girlfriend head off a war between Baltarossa and Rhagoh. And it turns out there were a lot of beastmen and a lot of loading screens too. Come on. Come on, game. Thank you. Anyway, this is again going to be a long, sort of drawn-out fight against lots of enemies. It might actually, if you're having any trouble with these fights, it might actually be worth just tossing Gabriel as an option out there for Agent W, just to keep the spam down. But I'd rather practice my combat arts on. I guess Russia's group went the wrong way. Oh, they'll just have to stay healthy. Or not, actually. They may get splattered. Oh well. It's not like this is going to be super hard, so I'm not too worried. Any of them this time, so I'll be 3 groups on 1. Scenario, we've got plenty of vivification here to bring him back. Assuming they die. Let's try Talisman's Gift, just for the fun of it. It may not actually work the way I want it to. And I'm trying to decide whether or not to have Irina use Retreat Flare. It's kind of expensive to use, but resources exist to be consumed. I don't think I've ever actually successfully used Talisman's Gift before, but the effect is more or less everybody absorbed one attack without actually taking damage. And so it actually matters which individual party member people hit. It did mean, however, we survived that round. I don't think we're going to survive another one, though. And since it's a special art, it has that special dodging effect as well. I'm just looking to see if they've got any... they're not pulling up any ranged attacks. The special art dodging is not too reliable, but it's quite useful. It's one of those things that makes special arts worthwhile. Without that, most of them would just be, well, I mean, they're kind of nifty attacks, but none of them are particularly devastating. Well, some of them are quite, you know, they're at least as good as the best attacks you're going to get from just normal fighting. This might not be obvious here, but there is no boss that's shown up yet, so I'm assuming that it will be one at some point. Which means there are reinforcements coming in. not at all surprised there. And we've got a weird dragon and a killer insect. Well, these guys have nothing to do but close in. And all you have these guys do whatever they want. Well, I'll have them close in. Some of those guys, you know, so they can stand around and heal, or they can actually get a little closer to the enemy. I'd really rather have them be up and in the fight. They are really silenced now. Not to mention being dead, but you know. Oh, I guess there are two groups here. Well, this is the killer insect. Let's take it out. I guess Paris is all alone down there. Poison is a little unreliable in this game, but against enemies with lots of hit points, I think it does, you know, maybe 10% of your hit points or something. So, it can be quite damaging, but it's not very good for killing random enemies, and most boss-type enemies will get past any status ailments automatically in each round, so it's not really. I suppose we should go give Paris some help. These Magus groups are just walking up to him and casting buffing spells at each other. He might survive. Well, I'm glad that he's using merry-go-round when no one else is around. Maybe not. Oh, lucky. I don't think he'll do too well if we don't, you know, help him out. Ironically, he has very good healing skills. And that's part of the reason I want to recruit him. To a certain extent, I don't really care if he survives the battle. Because, well, I mean, probably the Captain standing here does affect his stats long term, but maybe. Have an option to resurrect him because, yep, no, I didn't.
Sweet! May the God Emperor bless you all. I hope to put this power to great colors is exactly what I needed. I got it!
Alright. At least we're fighting enemies that drop things we need. And, you know, they pledge their love to each other. And that's the end of that quest. Which lets us recruit Paris, which he'll replace Rhagoh. And you get some stuff, depending on, I think the speculation is depending on how fast you win those two battles determines what reward you get, that's far from the best reward possible, but I don't really care. It's just more rough stones and things. It's just junk I would sell, so I'm not too worried about it. And the 15,000 gold is quite welcome, because we're going to have to be able to afford to recruit Paris. And I think he's here. He might be in Rhagoh. Yeah, it's Rhagoh. I came here off screen. And here is Paris. He's actually not all that expensive.
I shall do my best.
For once. And he has a really girly voice. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And this formation change is fairly simple, because we're just going to go to where Rhagoh is here. And say change formations, to stacked attack.
I can do this well.
And switch him for him. Paris is...
Hello there.
Well, he has physical attacks, which I'm not going to use. And he also has psionics. Most of the psionics have the ability of changing morale. Bluff is one, the Addle is the other, and I think there's actually even one more. And some of them do damage. I in particular want to avoid using Enrage. It makes them hit harder, but die faster, which is just completely counterproductive to what I usually try to do during fights. He also has good remedies. So that's my party for now. I have one other character I might recruit, and I'll think about it, but we'll think about it next episode, because we're out of time.